What up, fam? Welcome to First and Faithful. I'm your host, Ron. Today's video is going to be something a little bit different. Normally, on Monday or Tuesday, I usually hand out grades, game balls, deflated balls for the previous game. I wanted to do something a little different. This last game was a dumpster fire. Mostly defense was alright, kill was alright, but the rest of it was pretty much a dumpster fire. If you really want to know what I thought about the game, click right there. That was my reaction Sunday night. I recorded, threw it up on YouTube. There's a lot of swearing, so just be aware. But I wanted to go over the first 4 games of the season, the first quarter of the season, kind of look at where the team is right now and kind of project through the end of the season where they're going to be, where they end up basically. Before we get into that though, I want to give a shout out to Fable, JVC, and Ant-Man. They are the 2 winners of the 200 subscriber gift card giveaway. If you're new here, every 100 subscribers the channel gets, I pick 2 subscribers, $25 gift card. Like I said, every 100 subscribers we do that. So 100, 200, when I hit 300, same thing. So if you have not subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click the little bell icon. Multiple videos every week. Leave me comments. Follow me on Twitter. I pretty much interact with everybody, as long as you guys aren't dicks, basically. So let's get to the meat of the video. Like I said, looking over the first quarter of the season. And kind of projecting forward, and so far what we've seen is kind of a mixed bag. 2-2. This team is weird in the sense that they've won the 2 games they've won going away. It's been they've won handily, done and done. The 2 games they've lost, they could have easily have won. They had the ball in their hands, with a chance to take the lead at the end of the game in both games. So they could easily be 4-0. Or probably at the very least 3-1. Unfortunately, the drives that would have happened last season probably would have won those games. Did not win. They're 2-2. Bottom of the division. I mean, the NFC West is gonna be so tight this season. Seahawks at 4-0, Rams 3-1, Cardinals 2-2. It's a tough division to be in. The toughest in the league by far. But looking forward, and saying, will the Niners make the playoffs? It's difficult for me right now, it's difficult to say that. I'm going to go over 3 reasons why that are working against the Niners making the playoffs. And I'll go over 1 reason why, you can have some faith, or why I have some hope. But the first 3, the things working against the Niners, number 1, the injuries. We all know all the injuries, and really specifically to Bosa, Ford. They cannot finish plays right now. The defensive line cannot bring down quarterbacks. They're creating pressure. They're creating lots of pressure. They just can't finish the play, and really illustrates where someone like a Bosa, you see why someone like Bosa is going to get paid. When he hits free, when his contract's up and Niners he's going to get paid, and you see why. What difference someone like him makes. Someone who can run down the quarterback. It's just such a big difference between that, or as we saw on Sunday night, Wentz gets pressure, is able to get out of the pocket, extend plays, extend drives. It's such a killer as opposed to getting a sack or something like that. So him, and then couple that with Ford not being in there, it has devastated this defensive line. Saleh's had to blitz more. It's had kind of a ripple effect that I think will get exposed even more as they kind of start getting into the meat of the schedule, some of the better teams. Number 2, the O-line. The O-line is trash right now. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Maybe it's the switch of quarterbacks. Garoppolo gets hurt. It changes to Nick. Maybe it changes, but, they didn't seem that good when Jimmy was in either. And that is a huge concern. If you can't protect your quarterback, you're not going to win a whole lot. And compounding that problem, they don't run block very well. It's been very boom or bust. Either Mostert's hitting an 80-yarder or he's getting, stopped for no gain. It's really been one or the other. And it's really hamstrung the offense, really, what Shanahan likes to do. It's really hurt, all the numbers. They're averaging over 1 yard less on first down. Their, efficiency on play actions way down. A lot of the numbers are sliding down because they're not running the ball efficiently, especially on first down. Everything's keyed on first down. getting 5-6 yards first down, especially through the run, and that opens up the playbook. That's what Shanahan wants to do. Down in short distance, 2nd and 4, 2nd and 3. Right now he has the whole entire book, the playbook at his disposal. The defense has to really play a guessing game, and that's advantage Shanahan every time. You saw that last season, this season you're just not seeing that because they're not getting the positive gains on first down most of the time, and it's kind of short circuiting the rest of the drives or the rest of the offense. And Jimmy, I know a lot of people are like, hey, Jimmy will be back. He has a quick release. That'll fix the problem. And, Jimmy got hurt, behind that poor offensive line. He didn't get hurt. He didn't get a high ankle sprain walking to his car. He got it behind that O-line against the Jets. So this idea that he's going to come in because he has a quick release, that will save him from injury or save him from taking the hits. This already happened. So I don't have as much faith. These are your starters. The only backup is Ben Garland, and he hasn't been the problem. So I don't know how this gets fixed or if it will get fixed. And so, that's number 2 on the things working against them. And then number 3, you add those up and then you combine this last element is why right now as we sit, I'm looking at the Niners going, I don't see playoffs. It's a schedule. They have Miami this week. After that, it is a murderer's row after that. It's Miami. Should win. Should win. I don't know. I'm not even sure who's starting yet. We probably won't find out till Friday. But, they have Miami. Then it's Rams at home. Then it's to New England to play the Patriots. Then flying back to play Seattle in Seattle. Then it is Green Bay on a short week. I think it's like Thursday night, so it's like they get 3 days, and then it's right back to that. Then it's New Orleans after that, I believe. Buffalo. It is. When you look at the schedule, it is tough. They have from here to the rest of the year, as it stands right now, they have the toughest strength of schedule going forward by win-loss record. And I don't even think it's very close. It is crazy. And the big part of the problem is the one thing the defense's kryptonite right now is stopping mobile quarterbacks. Well, that's pretty much all they face. As far as the rest of the quarterbacks go, Fitzpatrick can run. He is mobile-esque. He's not the most mobile. He's not Russell Wilson, but he can move. The only guy out of the whole rest of the season you're looking at, as of right now, is Drew Brees. Is the one quarterback that isn't going to be scrambling and bootlegs and all that. It's Drew Brees. Everybody else, they have Russell Wilson twice, Kyler, Dwayne Haskins, Cam. I'm pretty sure he's pretty good at running, right? Josh Allen. It is just, even Jared Goff. We saw it last year. He's very good doing the bootlegs, getting out in the space. It's not good. When you look at the schedule, you combine a defense that can't stop mobile quarterbacks, the offensive line that can't protect the quarterback, and then this schedule kind of lines up perfectly with what they do poorly. It's not good. But that brings me to one piece that gives me hope on this team. That is the offense. They should have all their weapons back in the next, I would say, 2 weeks or so. Probably by the time we get to week 6, they should have everybody. Debo, Kittle, Garoppolo, Mostert. It should be everybody. Everybody should be there. And this team may have to score 30 plus a game. But with all those weapons, they have a chance to do that. And if the O-line can just take a step forward, they don't even have to be great. Just be decent. Just be decent. This is an offense with Shanahan calling plays that can easily score 30, 35 a game. No problem. The nice thing about these teams they play, none of them have a particularly fantastic defense. Maybe except the Rams have pretty good defense, but obviously Seattle's defense is terrible. Buffalo's pretty good. Washington sucks. Dallas is absolutely terrible. This is an offense that can easily put up 35 a game. No problem. So that is my one piece of hope that I look at and say, okay, maybe that, because I think that's the only way they're going to win is just basically putting up 35 on everybody. The defense is going to do what the defense can do. I'm missing Bosa, missing Ford, missing those key pieces. They're only going to be able to do so much. It's really going to be on the offense to, like I said, put up 30, 35 a game and really carry this team. But, right now, as it stands, playoffs, someone asked earlier, playoffs, you know, unless that O line turns it around, I just don't. It's hard to imagine it in a very competitive NFC, and very competitive NFC West. I mean, they're staring up at three other teams just in their division, let alone the conference. So I just don't. It's hard to imagine right now. You know, we'll reevaluate. I'll do this, you know, after the next 4 games, after week 8, and we'll see where the team is there, second quarter. You know, maybe they go 3-1, 4-0, and then this is a completely moot point on my part. I hope I am wrong. I usually don't like to be wrong. This is a time I love being wrong. So, you know, as it stands, my prediction for the end of the season right now is 5-11 or 6-10. As it stands right now, like I said, at the end of the second quarter, I'll reevaluate that position. But as of right now, 5-11, 6-10. Now it's time for you in the comments. You tell me, as it stands right now, objectively, or you can give me your fanboy take. It doesn't really matter. What do you think the Niners' end record will be? Like I said, leave me a note in the comments. As always, thank you very much for watching. This has been First and Faithful. I'm Aaron. Have a great one. Bye-bye. Hey, thanks for watching First and Faithful. Here's another video I think you'll enjoy. Also, don't forget to subscribe. New videos every week. Appreciate all the support.